live for live stream 322. And we've come into the market today, and what we've seen is, we've seen over the weekend, but we saw it being rumored last week that the world's richest man, Mr. Musk, is possibly looking at starting his own political party, which apparently he has. So him doing that, of course, there is the anticipation of backlash, and we can see that in Tesla. Tesla is down 7%. Overall, we are down. We are down on AMD 2%, 2.7%, pretty much 1% in Nvidia, up on Amazon, up on Palantir, down on Google. So let's just have a look across the markets here. So on the markets, using just a regular trade now, as we can see on NQ, we've had this gap down here at the regular trade now, as we've had some selling, put in a low there, retested, rallied, came below the lows only for a brief period, seeing a rally back up to the point of control, where the majority of the volume has been put in so far. Regular trade now is range. Currently, we're looking at 94.50, so about 95 points of range on NQ. Over on ES, similar scenario, we've had a gap down. Instead, we've not seen that pullback yet on ES. We've just had more selling, had a bit of a gap here, possibly low volume node sitting around the 93s. Current regular trade now, we're range looking at 25.75, and finally we'll look at gold. Well, have gold. We saw gold sold overnight a fair bit throughout Asia. Had a brief. Hold on a second here. Why is it including? I guess it's no. For some reason, it's including the price action from before the holiday on Friday, the 4th of July. I guess that includes all the price action, I suppose. Looking at about $50 to the downside. Currently seeing some buying here on gold. Down overall on gold as well, along with the ES and NQ. Finally, we'll have a look at oil. We saw a pick up in volatility and range over recent weeks. So at the moment, it's only about 70 cents. But I believe the indicator I use is saying it includes Friday's price action, of course, but has a range of 251 ticks. Current range, high to low, including Friday on gold, we're looking at 48.5. ES 31.25, and currently the range on NQ, we're looking at 146. Not particularly volatile. First day back from the holiday, so let's see where we are. I should probably go have a look what the headlines are. Let's see. Oh, well, we can actually have cells over on. So this is the account we're using now. Let's see. So there's a cell right there. Let's put a cell limit right there. And what was the averages? I'm not even sure. Dow Industrials down 400 plus. Interesting. No, it's a short near the low of day. Let's see. Let's put a sell there. Oh, hold on. I guess I'm not going to get a sell there. Let's see how far we've gone. Yeah, we have to cancel this order. It's not right. It's gone a little bit too far to the downside. That's traded inside. Seeing the current rally here. Oh, that's what I'll do. Let's see. I need to get to a Google account. Let's go to a Google account. Okay, so... Oh, wrong instrument. Darn it. Bad fill. Bad fill over there. Wanted to go long on. Oh, golly. Why is... Oh my gosh, this new features. Golly. Oh my word. A bad fill compounded. Oh my word. Oh my word. Going wrong. Going wrong. Going wrong. Long in the wrong instrument. Supposed to be long over here. What is my fucking... What is this? I don't need there to be a fucking... Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to just drag the thing, and instead this is fucking... Wonder what this setting is. I don't need there to be... Oh my gosh, man. I'm just gonna add. See if I can get out of this at break even. This could be a fatal mistake here. Hold on, is it my battery? Oh, battery's low. gotta put something on this because otherwise, what is with? Is there like a fucking? Is there like a clicking option? What is this? I don't need this fucking thing to be. I didn't ask for any of this. Why is it fucking showing me all of that when I? Oh my fucking knife! Every time some new feature, you don't have to fucking enable it. It just fucking shows. Where would that setting be? A fucking pain in the ass, if you ask me. Let's see. Let's see what we'll do if we put the. Oh gosh, that's ridiculous. You know what? Let's put a stop there. It's already a fucking mistake of a trade. Hopefully I can get retracement and get taken out. Fuck. Mistake. Okay. I need to figure out what it is in these settings. Because why would when you click on a fucking chart, it's bringing up all this? I don't need it. Fuck it. Oh yeah, show the high, the low if you click and hold. Wait, when did I ask for that feature? You know what? This is a mistake anyway. I'm taking it off for a loss. Fucking mistaken trade. Fuck. Oh, hold on. This is gonna annoy the fuck out of me. This click bringing up. Fuck. Oh my fucking god. This is gonna annoy the fuck out of me. Oh my fucking life. Every time I click on the chart, it's gonna bring up a fucking data menu. Fucking. Let's meet the criteria to exit. That's exactly what I fucking need. So, I'm down on the day, of course. Let's go figure out what kind of bullshit's this now. Trading view. Updates. Disable. I don't know who the fuck asked for that shit and you fucking employee. I'm like, floating data. Oh yeah, how do you get rid of this shit? Floating data window under your cursor to facilitate your chart. I don't need it on there. Welcome to the latest edition. Yeah, great. 30th of June. Welcome to yeah. Need to disable this feature? Yes, I do. Simply toggle it to off on the cursor menu. Values on long press. So go over here, turn it off. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Didn't ask for that fucking. Okay, so let's go see what I'm down today. Let's see. So lost 5, lost 13. Okay, so down 18. Down 18. You know what? Let's put an ATR on this. Average true range. Oh, it's a standard. Let's see. Okay. Let's apply this indicator across the board. Add this to entire layout. 8.5. What the fuck is this? 0.7. Oh, let's take this back off. Oh, so I guess I could have got out for break even. Huh. Okay. Oh my fucking. Because this has stayed inside the range, I'm going to take a long on NQ. Stayed inside the range. Let's see if it goes to the other side. Who knows? Could get stuffed at these highs. Could turn around at these highs. Buy. Buy. Okay, where am I in? 34.75, 44, 42.75, 42.75. Let's see. Stops down there. I'm put an alert up at 43. So this is going to be NQ. This is going to be ES. This is going to be gold. Let's see what the losses were. The loss on ES was 13,750. 13,750. What was the loss on gold? The loss on gold was, I believe, 5,000. Yep, lost 5,000 on gold. That's 5,000 on gold. The name of these spreadsheets. Should get to target. Yep, just picked up the target there on, what's this, NQ? Picked up the target there on NQ, offsetting some of the losses. So picked up 16 there, lost 5, lost 13, so lost 18 before commissions, picked up 16. So on my way to offsetting that loss, which was a result of an execution error. So we'll continue to wait here. See if we do get more opportunities. So I'll have to target commissions 5.7. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's go see what the deal is with AMD. Because did notice AMD is a little bit weaker today. Let's see. Stellantis, Tesla stock gets punished as Musk will start new political party. Good luck with that. A semester degree still worth it. These Gen Z grads have seen higher unemployment rates than most. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. So Amazon Prime Day is longer than ever. Even more important, user company as well. Oh, they have a Prime Day. Okay. Prime Day. Mid-year sales, I guess. Supreme self-proclaimed largest Bitcoin treasury company, MicroStrategy, paused purchases of cryptocurrency. I wonder if they've exhausted their line of credit. MicroStrategy, isn't that MSTR? Let's go look at MicroStrategy. MSTR. This chart is incredibly cluttered. Oh my word, it's trading at $400. Wow. Then again, where is Bitcoin trading? 108. Okay. Not too bad. MicroStrategy. So let's see. Actually, I should be able to default. Oh, gold doesn't look great here. Seems incredibly choppy. Has the bulls gone? Has the bulls gone? Seems like we have summertime trading in place at the moment. So I came on to look for AMD. See what the deal is with AMD here. Does it have its own catalyst? So Nvidia stock price target $190 by Citi. Okay, that was 2 hours ago. Let's see. We get this back on Tesla. Let's go look at our friends over at Nvidia. Nvidia's been a bit of a mixed bag. Oh, I need to remove this. It's cluttering the charts. It was in a bit of a down range. Bit of selling going into 11 a.m. Buying came back out of there. Interesting. Oh my, the spreads were widened there. Probably a bad sign. Yeah, let's take the first contract there. And let's see if I can get a discount on that second contract. Hold on. I didn't even set up correctly. No. I guess I was in early. I was in early. That's a problem. That's a big problem. That's a problem. Okay. That is a problem. Coming to the current regular trade hour highs in a bit of a range. Do you think a breakout's likely in this context? Not sure about that, but I will. Hold on a second here. What was the average? We know what the average is. Ah, the average is 13,750. Hold on, there ain't no 750. What? Okay, we'll take 13.5s. Well, let's see if we can get 13.5s. Well, to be fair, you can't do that because you didn't get a true setup yet. This will be a true setup. Oh, are we going to get it though? Yep, we did get it. So let's make the adjustments. So the stop is right there. Yep, stop's right there. That's the correct place for the stop. Now we can target 13.5s, 32.5s. Now we can start thinking about this. Okay, let's see if we can get up to the 332.5s over on gold. Need a breakout of regular trading hour highs. Of course, our stop's all the way down here. Certainly will go a long way to offsetting the earlier loss. In reality, do I want to move it up a tick? A single tick. 32.6. And then we just move that up to 32.7. Let's target 32.6. You know what? Let's put 32.5 as an alert as well. Price wants to get there, then I certainly think about locking in some of the profits. Let's keep an eye on it. So we've cleared these highs on ES right here. Let's see what the market wants to do. Nothing's really interesting is happening over on NQ at the moment. Still trading inside. Still trading inside this range here between the 900s and the 7750s. Goodness me, come on gold. Persistent sellers here. Am I missing something? Let's go have a look. Maybe I'm gonna have to put on the electronic trading hours, because we do have quite a bit of trading that takes place through the Asia and European sessions. Let's see. Am I missing anything? There isn't anything I can see. The target's in a good place. It's below these swing highs from overnight. It's below these highs as well, 337s. We're clear of these. It seems like it's in a good place. But then again, there's no guarantees of success. So we'll see. May get stopped out again. May get an indication that I should get out early. Keep an eye on it. See, the volume isn't really picking up on the break above the highs, which is a little bit concerning. It's a little bit concerning, of course. A little bit concerning. No, you did not. You got that wrong. 13,750. That's ES's. That is ES's stop. So this should be 32.9. 32.9 plus 1. No. 31.9. So it should be about 32 actually. Oh, wow. Yep, I'll take you there. That's the correct place. Let's go have a look at that. Yep. Lost 5, picked up 9.5. That's the correct place. I was using ES's loss on the wrong instrument. So, where are we? I think we're up slightly on the day. Where did we start the day? Let's see. Started the day 507.325. We're up 511. So we're up on the day. Still trading inside on NQ, so it's not great at the moment. Retraced quite a long way over on ES. It's interesting. Let's see. Let's put a buy down here. And I would need it to get to 13. Okay. So it'll be 2. So therefore it needs to get to half that. Okay. That's interesting. All right. So, if we get the setup short, do we take it? Are we shorting a high or low? It could be an inverted head and shoulders, couldn't it? That's a problem. Oh, hold on. I'm going to go short. I'm going to go short again. Going to try and take that. Let's try and offset that earlier loss. Move, looking for a move down. Oh, look at that. Look at that. So the targets there would have been hit on gold, but those weren't true targets. All the way up at the 332 6s, 332 7s. I have to try and figure out the situation here on ES. Of course, if this is a reverse, then there is a potential for it to punish me as it goes all the way back up. Do see NQ looking a bit strong. Let's see, default stop is 94. 94. Get ready to make an adjustment as and when it presents itself. Not sure if this is going to go back down though, especially down to this 20, down to this 85.50. We're looking at instrument trading all-time highs with a brief pullback. But let's see. Let's see here. Can get a decent close around the 87s. So it will help in terms of risk management if we get a counter signal. Don't want to see this get bought back up here through the 88.75s. I want to see it break the lows here. Probably won't, but let's see. See, it's not ticked below the lows here from the open. Not a single tick. Not a single tick. Like I said, there is a risk of this being higher low and the market pushing to the upside, because NQ does look bullish despite the fact it's trading inside this range here. Maybe about to suffer a second loss over on ES. We'll stay engaged. See him buying over there on NQ. Problematic. NQ seems it has a bit more to it, so let's see. Let's see if we can. You know what? You took the risk, so accept it. You took the risk, so accept it. You knew the risk coming in. You saw this movement on NQ and you decided to take a trade anyway, so I'm gonna allow it to follow through. Because if I take it off and it turns around, I'm gonna be annoyed, so the fact is, if it breaks these highs, do you really want to be in it? We're seeing a pullback in gold, and NQ looks bullish. NQ is about to give us a signal long, potentially. Do we think NQ? Oh, goodness me. Wow. Incredible. Was that... let's see. Maybe able to get out here. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Let's hold on a second. This may wanna... That could have just been a big old fake out. Come on, get down to target. There we go. Come on, feel me. There we go. That's why you stick to the plan. You never know what might happen. You just never know. That is why you stick to the plan. You just never know. Look at that. Like, I didn't know all these sellers were going to come in. All I did was decide to stick to the plan, and just so happens to work. Anyway, let's have a look at our account. Let's see, we're up to 328, and we started at 507. Sorry, 528. Started at 507, I believe. Yeah, somewhere around there. Somewhere around there, 507. Currently up to 528. Seeing quite a bit of volume there. Wow. Wow. Goodness me, look at gold. Hold on. Let's go check our alerts here. Unscheduled news. Okay, there's enough volume to suggest it's potentially unscheduled news that's taking place here. So I don't know what the news is, but these volume alerts I've got set here are triggering, suggesting that there is something happening out there. I don't know what, but we're seeing a spike in gold. We're seeing selling in the equities, in our NQs and ESs. Let's go see what's happening. It's not happening on oil. Got a 5 minute of oil. Oil's coming down. So it's not likely to be Middle East wise. What's the issue? So it's potentially, so if we're seeing selling in oil, it's probably US economy related. I wonder if it's something to do with tariffs. I'm not sure. I'll be completely honest, I'm not sure. But we are seeing risk off because we are seeing that selling in oil as well. We are seeing that sell. Oh, hold on, what is this? Do I even use this chart anymore? I don't. So we know what we're going to do with this. So long, farewell, until we meet again. Goodbye for now. Okay, so let's see. No point looking at stocks because they're going to follow the equities. Look at the volume. Look at the volume here. Great volume. Great volume on NQ. Great volume on ES. Really good volume here on a move down. Really strong volume there. 121 points. The range high to low coming into the regular trading hours of New York was only 146 points. So we're seeing the entire ATR within a couple of minutes here, within about 3 minutes. I think it was 120 points actually before New York came in. So we're seeing an entire current day's ATR in about 3 or 4 minutes, supported by volume. So some sort of risk off. I wonder if tariffs are back on the table or something. Something interesting to think about. Something interesting. Look at this. So we're seeing the selling in gold here. This is interesting. Gold is giving back the gains. Will the equities just eat this entire sell-off? Will it just eat it and go the other way? Let's see. Just had an alert. Yep. So there's a lot of volume. A lot of volume still at play here. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Oh my word. Sell. Sell. Actually, I had a sell all the way down there. Hold on. What is it? It's 17, isn't it? Yeah, let's put it at 18. The sell should have been down here. No, it shouldn't have been, because there would have been I needed to go long first. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Yes, I would have needed a long first. I would have needed a long first. Hold on. Yep, target's been hit. Come on, fill the target. There we go. So that trade was actually a mistake, because the short signals were already up here. I would have needed it to turn around and then give me the short further to the downside. So there was quite a bit more risk there than I should have had on the table. But it's hit the target, so I'm not going to complain too much. So we're up to 46, started at 07. So picked up about 39. Seeing the gold being bought back up here. Let's see. So it's just general risk off here, because we are seeing that selling in gold. I wonder if it's tariff related, something global impact related. Probably the selling suggests there's going to be something to reduce, maybe reduce oil demand, possibly. Tightening of the economy. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It'll all come out in the end. Let's see. As any of the news wires, Wall Street knocked lower by tariff jitters, most political plans. Yeah, we already knew that before coming in. We already knew about didn't they say the tariffs are being moved to August? Pretty sure the tariffs are being moved to August, right? Tesla, Wall Street, Tesla investors. Flurry of US trade announcements expected within the next 48 hours. Key deadline finalized. Well, there's July 9th, right? On Wednesday. So President Trump Sunday country is on the cusp of several deals that would notify other countries of higher tariff rates by July 9th. Okay. He added those tariffs are set to take effect August 1st. Oh. So he'll announce it on July 9th. And then they'll have just under a month before they take effect. Oh, all right. That's interesting. That's interesting. But again, I thought all of that was priced in. I thought all of that would have been priced in. Let's update my scroll banner due to this. Oh, goodness me. Mm. I guess the markets had enough of those jitters, came down to the, what is that, the 835. Sure, that's some random line I've drawn at some point. But we've seen price come down to this 835. Buyers have come back in. We've headed to the lower end of this range. Seeming like the market wants to head higher. But time will tell. Time will certainly tell. Time will certainly tell. Mm. It looks like this move down was a blip. Seems that the market's going to retrace this entire thing, invalidate this move down, and just continue the sequence before. We'll see if that happens. May not be here for it, but it seems like that's what the market's trying to do. Trying to see if this entire move down was trustworthy. Of course, if it retraces the entire thing, probably even make new highs, would invalidate this move to the downside. Showing despite the fact of the pickup in volume and volatility, that the move to the downside in this instance lacked legitimacy. So we'll see. We will certainly see. Of course, it made regular trading hour lows. I'm not sure about the electronic trading hours. I could check that actually. I'll have to change the charts. I could just go to the gold chart and go on to NQ. Okay, yep, so it is new lows on the day, including the electronic trading hours that had lows around the 908, and in this instance we went all the way down to the 833.50s. Interesting. Very interesting. So we saw gold I guess. Market opened Sunday night. Went to the upside. Failed. Seems like we had a bit of a gap here. Retested that area. Sold out of that area. Oh, don't even start on my... As long as you're not doing it on this chart. That's what matters. Sold off, put in the old point of control down at 319s. Currently re-auctioning all the way back up to possibly 339. Possibly 339. But I think I'll call it here. I'm going to call it a day. Nice. I wasn't even... See, there was a long right here. Which I was not likely to take. That would have been a loser anyway. Because it would have gone long 35s. Got out 34s. So that would have been a loss. This would have been a win, I believe. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. That fucking OBS. OBS disconnected. OBS connected. Okay. Let's have a look at this. So. Oh, we've actually had a gap fill. At 36 threes. So that's a potential resistance, isn't it? With a target up at 37 sevens. Well, it's something I would have had to think about. An area. See, we had the volume volatility of whatever that on schedule news was. Came in, filled in the gap up at the 36.3s. Pulled back. Retesting that gap fill again. So I'd be very brave if I was looking for this 37.7. Not in the trade, of course, and I'm not going to be taking a trade, especially as we've run into a potential resistance. So I wouldn't be placing a pending order there to get in, just in case it would just reverse from there. But I'm just going to watch this here. Do you think that potentially... the gap fill may be resistance, but we'll see. We'll see if we can get below the 34.9s or if we'll get up to the 37.7s. Goodness me, how close was that? Let's have a look. We got to 37.6s. Yeah, we've got the alert set at 37.7s. One tick away. Goodness me. Should pick up that one tick. Are you for real? Let's not do that. Got to 37.7s, just not triggered. I think it's the spread's the reason why it hasn't triggered. Definitely the spread. Mm. Having some difficulties there, isn't it? Certainly seems like this market's having difficulties. Seems it's burnt all the wood. Now he has to go foraging for more fuel. Who knows? Zero guarantees you'll get to the 37.7s or even the 37.8s required to trigger this alert. We've got there, but of course the alert wasn't triggered. Let's see if we can get below these 34.9s. The video's going on for a bit longer than I'd like. How would I? How would I? How do I do that now? Maybe like a stand. Yeah, that would be like a stand, wouldn't it? Yeah. Let's see if we can get to this target. 37.7. Do have the gap fill right there. Let's put a gap fill on there. Gap fill. As a potential resistance. Yeah, right there. That's what I need to do. I need to go onto eBay. That's what I need to do. Let's see. This thing's taking too long, honestly. Like, come on. Okay, so we've got to that 37.7. Of course, we can see here we've got to 37.9, 38. So we got well into that level from what would have been this second entry right here. So that would have worked itself out. And with that, I am going to call it a day. So if we have a look at the account, we're going to end up at 546,350. Started the day at 507,325. So just over 30 there. I'll come back and do a recap after. Seemed that we broke out of this bearish wedge to the downside on NQ. That would have been aggressive short right there. It would of course have worked. Oh wow, that would have been a really, oh, that's a really nice short right there. That right there would have been a really nice short, but we've decided to stop trade anyway. So thanks for watching. Good luck trading.